Mm-hmm. I wonder if I can. Thought this thing supported 60. Mm, wonder if there's a. Oh yeah, maybe this already like exists. Add existing. Put a Mollycam on. Pick, one of these corners is fine. All right. See how long she lasts. Where's the planetarium here? Uh, no. I don't really care about making the planetarium here. Do I care about anything really besides just the planetarium? Sorry, the observatory right now. Gain 1 random item. Okay. But does that happen when I summon it, or does that happen when I drop my step counts? So, I'm pretty sure the family core is in here. But I don't understand the info about this room. So, well, number of lockers. The fortified stronghold holds a good portion of Sinclair fortune. The fact that several inventories have led accountants to assume the true legacy is hidden elsewhere. Okay. One, two, 1, 3. Sums a 7. I don't know. I don't even know what I would even do. These are both 7s. This one's not. That's an 8. Sorry. Yeah, I just don't know what I'm supposed to be doing in this room. Is there like another meaning behind core, maybe? And I don't know if this is related to the family core or not. Whose crest is this? Yeah, this is the crest of Mary, right? Mary's crest. But like, here, let me see if I can find my notes. So the main thing I can think about Mary is we have her birthday. Where is that? Is that under passports? It is. 1958. January 22nd, 1958. But like, what is the relationship between this number? There's apparently multiple numbers. Maybe like MCC is like the left crest and XII is the right crest. This is Sinclair. So this is 1200 is Sinclair and 13 is Epstein, but I don't know what that would even give me. And yeah, we see the same crest in the family bedroom, master bedroom. $1,213. I don't get it. A tad too cryptic for me, I guess. Yeah, this kind of sucks a little bit. Is there a room I can force? I still have monk power, right? Sure. Oh no, I don't have monk anymore. Then it doesn't matter where I stay. Have I tried doing this room at like every level of water filling to see if there's something in the bedroom? I probably just need to go back and just look over my notes and see if anything just kind of pops out. I look at it occasionally, and I have like a bunch of notes I don't understand still. Uh, I already made that rare. Let's just make that rare. All room kind of sucks. Squirrely on. I'm thinking about a point where I probably could use like a nudge on something. Did I find streams that aren't on YouTube? Yeah. Yesterday, I think I'm just missing yesterday right now that I haven't uploaded. Let me see, what haven't I uploaded? I think I'm missing 2 streams. Well, it's a little awkward because this video even work? Yeah, unfortunately my computer crashed. Oh, it seems to load. It's like an hour-long video. And then I came back. Yeah, I might be missing 2 streams. The big thing I found was I found the scepter of Orinda. I guess is like the kind of culmination. You've not found that, yeah. Yeah, so a few of the puzzles I was chasing kind of all came together and culminated to that. Any hints for that? Um, okay, well, do do you have, is it behind the castle? Yes. depending on what you mean by castle. If you're talking about the Black Mirror, no. If you're talking about the castle clue, then yes. Is it in the treasure of the trove? Yes, it is the treasure of the trove. 1/3 times 6 is 2. Then this is just 0. So 1. You've made progress on that. Okay. You're missing some letters. Yeah, I was missing 2 letters too, but I basically managed to solve it with the missing letters. I'm missing 2 letters, and I actually wouldn't mind just being told where that information is, but because I've solved it at this point, but I have no idea where it is. Yeah, we probably aren't missing the same letters, because every time people say I'm missing the same letters, it's not. I do not. I'm not missing the same letters as other people. There's been multiple people who've come to my stream where it's like I found a thing and people are like, "Oh, that was my last thing." Like, okay. I'm missing the top right letter and the bottom right letter are the 2 that I'm missing. Oh, you are missing the same? Okay. Um I made some guesses for what that could be. The bottom right letter could basically only be one thing. But the top right had a little bit of guesswork. You mean missing the second row middle letter instead of the top right letter? Yes, I had the same exact experience. I did. You're talking about the ID hint. I originally put the ID as the top right letter, but and that's how I had it when I was trying to apply the castle clue, and it just didn't make any sense. And if you do it the other way around, it just makes more sense. I thought maybe it could just be for both, but it's not, unfortunately. Because that would have been clever. There's just some missing clues. I don't have the top right and the bottom right. Okay, I'm gonna 6. Oh, great. -7, 49, 94, -15, 94, 80, 79. Wait, no, that's wrong. Am I missing a spot somewhere? -9, 81. Oh, 18. I can't math. Then this is 3, 9. And then, okay, 19. It has a reward I said I wanted. Yeah, I know that room has a puzzle. It says it has the recordings in that room, but I don't know how to approach it. Maybe I'll try to spawn it and take another look. Random item from That seems like the nightmare. You talking about the spiral of stars? It's horrible. I'm really not a fan. Mega unhappy about that. These rooms all suck. It's a puzzle game. You try something with the corner cases but failed. Yeah, I don't feel like I have enough information to solve the corner case puzzle, but maybe I'm just not smart enough. I think at the security room. Yeah, I'm still at 5 keys. Fortunately. Oh yeah, I was gonna try to spawn the mechanarium in the outer room. That seemed like a fun thing to try. You have 2 of the like 2 of my missing keys, or you have 2 keys? Okay, that's what I figured. That's not surprising. I wouldn't mind having hints on those fronts, but I don't know. Security room. So you're saying I can solve this room, huh? To get one, let me do the exact same thing as you did for a different key, plus extra steps. I need that. Yeah, it's a mansion that I'm inheriting. I'm not. The same thing as another step plus extra steps. Yeah, she's in the picture. I do the exact same thing, I will know what to do. Like the exact same thing as a key I've already done, or one of the missing, like the 2 keys are like kind of paired, you mean? How much do I care that this keyboard's missing keys? Missing eye. Is it just missing eye? I think so. It's the same as one of the keys I've already done. I see. I mean, what were the keys? One's in the furthest rank. One is with all the clocks. One is beneath the docks. They're just They're just typing. One's in the station, and one is. One was the music room. Wow, that's a a lot of missing items. This prism key. Funny. Okay, maybe there's something happens if you just have like a ton of things listed there. I think this isn't gonna really matter at all. You think how to think it. I'm not sure. Like, I wonder if there actually is like a secret here. Yeah, at the space game. There's like number keys. There's a book with information that I've dismissed. Okay. I guess I'll just look at my books. That's fair. I mean, there's a few. definitely a few books that have like, yeah. Airbird. Like, if I had guessed for one book that I didn't find anything useful, but it feels like it should be really related to the network, because they've talked about it being like related to the network. Um, this book. I'm just skimming this. I'm not like reading this too carefully. I'm also looking for if like I'm seeing Swan Song, like words that spell out Swan Song as well. Like this book has got a lot of text, so it's very easy for them to hide information in here. And there's this grave that has like the mirror on it. There's anything behind the door in the room. Yeah, I figured as much because if you couldn't find key 8, key 8 isn't there. That was my original plan. Like this might have information about the security room. Hmm. There's a lot of pink gems, but not red. Oh, so they aren't red. Yeah, I figured they're kind of pink, but I just didn't know if like you talk about gems when like maybe the pink is just actually red. That kind of leaves a little to interpretation, right? There are actually red gems. I see. Okay. I could try to keep a lookout about the difference. Yeah, so the she loves me not stuff. I didn't know what that meant. I think I read doesn't mean like it had information for things I'd already solved, and I was kind of uninterested. Well, I know where there's red gems for sure. Um, all of the red letters are red gems, right? For sure. But there's only 7, so what does that say about that? Should I like get the crown out and start opening the red letters? Hmm. I guess I haven't done that specifically. There isn't a gem in the drafting studio save. Oh, yeah, I guess not. For some reason I thought there was. So that's still only 6 red gems. Where would I find 2 more red gems? Unless that's a secret fake back or something. Yeah. I mean, maybe I can just mirror room those rooms and just get extra gems that way. That seems a little hard to do. But I think those are the only red gems I've seen. Anytime you have to mirror room something, it always makes me a little nervous because it's really unreliable, right? Something is just referring to them already found. I'm trying to decide that moon's backwards. I don't remember. For like southern moon. Yeah, I don't know. That didn't have anything obvious. And I've already looked at the new clue like 800 times. This is just the zoom in notes from that book. Oh yeah, the stamps have numbers. I'd never really made any connection with those yet. This book ended up being useless. Something missing a new clue, but if there is, I'm missing that as well. Yeah, no, I'm definitely missing. I'm pretty sure I've gotten a pretty explicit hint at some point that basically was like, yeah, you're missing something there. I think there's definitely like one of the microchips is hidden in that clue. I just don't know where. But one of them was like on page 6. There's like a clue. Let me go back to the beginning. Alright, I can only go forward or next one page. I can't jump around. Swimbird. The most recent memo I found a memo saying that I found all the memos. And then after that, I got a memo that was a repeat. So I stopped opening them. It was yeah. I can tell you exactly how many memos there are if it makes you feel better. It's probably the number that you think it is. Yeah. Yeah, I've been writing them all down, so they're just like in a I can just count the line number. I haven't done anything with the really with Red Prince or Swimbird. Robert Nagula. The name's still weird to me. I don't remember really doing anything with this information, like in a significant, useful way. Yeah, Red Prince was used, but Blue Prince wasn't, or Blue Swimbird. Like it could just be nothing, but I don't know. Let me check something real quick. No. Okay. I'll just see if the angel name somehow like lines up with like Swan Song or something. Or it's like these pages like lining up with the page below like somehow makes a message, but they kind of don't really line up at all. The core. I wonder if the family core is referring to this? Don't know. A lot of these drafting books I haven't really used very heavily. You have 34 memos. Yeah. Mostly there. Think about just blueprints in here. Yeah. There's a way to manipulate it that's not luck. If you keep going through the rest of your of the memos in the in the treasure trove, you'll get a hint for how to do the manipulation. Yeah. You know a way to do it. Yeah, so I thought of a way to do it before that was very luck. But then I was like, oh wait, there's a way that's not luck. Yeah. Negative space. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard them called these like names. It's not fully consistent, but it's 95%. Mm, okay. I think there is a way that is. I mean, maybe it's what you're thinking of, but it's pretty consistent. But it might be there's like ways for it to not work, and maybe that's is what you mean. I guess I don't know. Yeah, I was wondering that too. I think it's basically impossible for me. Like the chapel, I think is rare for me right now. I basically like never draw red rooms. Like maybe it does something, but if it does, it's basically impossible. Maybe like on a new file, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I haven't tried. I have definitely powered a security room, but nothing interesting happened. But maybe there was something interesting that happened when I powered the security room. Nope, well, you found all 10 dishes. I stopped writing them down, to be honest. I got really lazy. I kind of wasn't convinced that actually would do anything. Is there an actual thing with 10 dishes, or is it pointless? You're not sure there's anything. Yeah, I kind of like, I was writing them down for a bit, then I just gave up because I was like, this doesn't seem to be leading to anything. Yeah, the furnace room is so bizarre to me because if you power the furnace, it just gives you a key, like a regular miner key. I do wonder if there's like a condition that makes the furnace give you something more interesting than just a key. I've powered it a few times now. I still have two missing rooms, yeah. Like there's quite a lot I'm missing in the game. I don't know how to follow any of them. Yeah, I remember seeing this message being like hiding, throwing the plane in the bushes, but I like searched all the bushes. I think there was like one message about like three of the people have been to college, and I know that um Herbert and Mary are two of them. I don't know if I know the third person. Maybe it connects to the typewriter. Maybe, I don't know. Part of me wonders I'm just like literally missing a book. I just didn't screenshot. Like, I mean, I use this book quite a bit for like the history of classes. Tools of trade. I still don't have the last upgrade disc. It's in a book I have. Okay. I've been very afraid that I need to bring the wrench somewhere specific because that's like a really yes. I don't remember where, but there's a hint somewhere saying that there's 16. I'm trying to remember where I saw that hint, but there's definitely 16 of them. Uh, if you go to the library, there's a book that tells you the count of how many you found. Repellent spray? Wait, I've never seen this item before. Why remove gen cost when you can just remove the whole room? Repellent spray can free you of annoying floor plans for up to a week. What is this room? I've never seen this item before. What? You've not found it. It's like a spray can with an X on it. Okay, and I've already done all the contraptions. Which one's missing from this list? The lucky foot, I think. That's what's missing. Yeah, here, 16 discs have been issued. So yeah, this is where the hint is. Oh, hint, I guess. What it says in the upgrade disc? It says room plan upgrade disc. Or floor plan. Probably it says floor plan. You barely found the disc. Yeah, a lot of them are kind of just like, I don't know, showed up. Do not remember where they all are. I did get like a half hint that apparently you can make an item spawn in the lavatory. But I don't know if it's just like a basic item or if it's actually like a new. They said it was just a generic item, not a good item. kind of. I feel like I use this one for geography. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this specific book is like the one that's most likely, but I don't know. I've looked through all my books now, and nothing really stuck out. Nothing happened. Oh, that's disappointing. I still haven't done anything with this hint. Oh, there is something I could do. Oh shoot, I have an idea. I do have an idea. What if I put the antechamber in the outer room? I didn't even like think that was even possible. There's a bunch of rooms you can put in the outer room that like might do some very fucked up things. And my guess is it probably doesn't work because the permanent rooms probably won't let me appear in the outer room. But like, what if it does? Like, can I put the foundation? Can I put the entrance hall? Do those work in the outer room? Like, I kind of assume they can't because they're not in the drafting pool. But like, maybe they are, right? Do I want a foundation in the outer room? No, not really. But it's interesting. So this is the one place that actually mentions the word core. They mention the family core, but you're not sure. I've definitely not disregarded that book. And yeah, I like just looked at all these rooms. Yeah, I don't know. I looked through all the books again and I didn't find anything. If I want another hint. Um Sure. This like wasn't like explicit enough for me. It's in a book that starts in the library. Uh Yeah, I want to try something before I get too off rails. If I take the crown out, mm-hmm. If I go ahead and collect a red gem, does something happen? Four? Five? Three? Okay. Like, just pick it up. It didn't get changed in like an obvious way. Hmm. Unknown. Alright, I can look at my books again. Um, Hold on. Do I have a list of the books? I think I do. I think I took a screenshot at some point because I wanted us doing it for one of the new Clue puzzles. Okay, yeah, this is it. So here's a list of all the books in the library. We have Sightseer's Guide, Fixed Stars, Swimbird, Pump Systems, History of Arinda, Drafting 3, 4, and 5, History of Arinda's First Edition, Curse of Blackbridge, Realm and Rune, and New Clue. Okay. So I know that I think the last 6 here I bought. The first edition book, Drafting Studio 4 and 5, Curse of Blackbridge, Realm and Rune, and New Clue. So those 6 I bought. So you're saying it's in Sightseer's Guide, Fixed Stars, Swimbird, Pump Systems, History of Arinda, or Drafting Studio 3. Or I guess it could also be in the information books, which I don't think I've screenshotted. And part of me just thinks it's just Darebird. And what happens if I do just type in Darebird? Have I done this? Feels kind of random. And it is. Alright, well, we tried. I feel like this is sort of it. Because, like, I mean, Swan Song does feel kind of. Oh, I tried Darebird. I tried Swimbird. No. Hmm. Don't know. Red Prince was not in here. This was not in here. This was. Is Passageway really worth 2 gems? No, it's worth 0 gems. Because I axed it. I'll never draft Passageway in the first 5 ranks. Weird. At 2, it's rough. Yeah, yeah, it's not really worth 2. Early on, I was just taking like the chapel and some of the red rooms instead. But now that I've made like a lot of the foyer rooms really cheap, I like don't take red rooms anymore. I've never drafted a passageway in the first 5 ranks. I mean, cute, but like, so what? The chapel's still fine. Yeah, I think I mostly axed. I think I mostly made it rare just because it's like um identical to a hallway but worse. But I might just bring it back because having red rooms is not that. It's a bishop, and I actually kind of want the bishops. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm ever gonna get the chance to change its rarity again. The parts that have been censored are weird. I mean, it kind of flips a lot of the story. Like you compare the 2 books, they like they're like, yeah, it makes it so it in the original version, in the uncensored version, they like basically talk about Rinda Ares like the entire time, how amazing it was, and then Fen basically showed up and like fucked everything up. And the censored version, like all the parts that talk good about Orinda are censored. And like some things are censored, like they censor the existence of the railroads and stuff like that. They're denying the existence of Arindia. Yeah. I don't think they totally remove the existence of Arindia. They just make it seem like it's was like a more corrupt and like less like a less influential place than it was, and just a part of history. And that like Fen is like made is what made things good. I don't know. I didn't find most of the censorship too weird. Some I found quite funny. Like this section specifically was very interesting because the censored version makes the king seem like a drunkard who basically was leaving everything in destitute. But in the actual one is like literally the opposite. It's like, oh, the king was a man of the people and everyone loved him. Um, and that like go and then that there was some unrest in Fen because they're kind of like the elites. And then in like chapter 5 they go on like, oh yeah, the fifth king like shared was like nothing, the fourth king was nothing like the third king. But like, yeah, I don't know, it's like, but it's like completely reversed because the third king is now actually like this really great guy that everyone likes. Yeah, it's like this such like a ridiculous like censorship. Like I think this one's just censoring out the existence of the railroad. I think this censorship just makes Araja look less good. Um, like they're censoring out like, I don't know, but then it's like, why they censor out the fourth king's name? There are some weird censorships, or why they censor like that. This is I think this is Reddington is what this is. So there, I think some of it is they're censoring, which we find behind the Black Mirror. So like some of the censorship is just like they're trying to hide the fact that Reddington is like an important place. Like it is, they're kind of they're trying to stamp out Reddington as like a as like the original capital because they want Fen to be the capital, and they're trying to basically make Reddington some like backwater place. So like some of it like makes sense, and like this whole last like chapter here is basically going on about how amazing Arindia was and that we should return to Arindia, and I'm like, that whole thing is just like censored out. It's like, I don't know. I thought most of the censorship made sense. I think there's a few places where they censored someone's name that I thought was a little weird. Um, okay. I don't remember if I got anything from this book. I feel like I got some geography stuff from it, but I don't know. I'm not seeing anything stick out. I do feel like the pump manual and like Swimbirds feels like the thing that has information. But I don't understand it. And there's this manual. I don't know who either of these people are. I don't know. I got nothing. I gotta try powering this room. I don't really know otherwise. These people? What what do you mean these people? Am I supposed to be looking through this again? Oh, you mean the people in here? I guess I never wrote down these people's names. Let me, I guess, do that. I think I wrote down basically everyone else's names. Is that Laurie or Lori? I think it's Laurie. I remember seeing like, man, I thought I saw that name before, and then I like looked and I couldn't find it. Herbert Sinclair. Mary Jones. Margle, detective. I also have dates, which is yeah. And the Simon in here is probably Simon Sinclair. Miss Pearson got this book 3 times. A lot of people got this book. Okay, so I have the 6 books. Yeah, I don't know. I have wondered why the detective got this book. There's like probably a relationship between this book and History of Orindia. Here, I'm gonna open up these so in parallel. You're not gonna be able to see it, but that's fine. There was a message about these pictures being done by Mary as well, so I don't know if there's something just in the pictures that I'm like overlooking. I don't know. Initially, I just thought the detective got this book because this book is like pretty political, and they're just looking for shit, like any kind of speech against the country. And this book is very much about like, censorship. Maybe do dare mode. Maybe. I don't know. And maybe I have to like look at all the censored messages in the forward. And see if maybe there's something there, and maybe some of the weird censorship is like, I don't know. Hmm. It's not immediately obvious. Another reason why he might have checked out that book is because Herbert S. Sinclair checked out these two books too. Like Mary Jones also, she only had checked out History of Arinda, and she wrote Swinburne. So there's clearly like all the people who were involved, History of Arindia and Swinburne are pretty closely tied. But does this line up with the timeline? I don't know. I didn't write down the dates of the checkouts. I guess I could have. I mean, M. Laurie shows up elsewhere. They wrote like the letter about the games. Yeah, I think it was the parlor. It was either the parlor or the billiard room. I don't remember which. I don't know. I'll have to come back to this or something. I'm not Not making any strong connections right now. I don't know. Is there anything else I can even do? I feel like everything like was security locked for like the start. I'm just gonna. Be interesting to see if I can do the antechamber idea. I kind of doubt it's gonna work, but I'm just kind of curious. That room and like the foundation, like I don't know, there's just like a few rooms that I wouldn't mind trying to get into the outer room that could do some cool stuff. I don't think like room 46 is even like, I don't know. Some rooms are weird because like room 46 isn't like even a room on the map. You just go off the top. So I don't even know if that's like a room that makes sense to even move. Alright, so we're gonna try to get to the antechamber. The red gems of the royal with the crown seems interesting, but so there's one other thing was is instead of using the blue crown, I could try using the red paper crown. Like maybe the paper crown can combine with red gems. It's kind of a couple like ideas to try. They're both kind of hard to execute though. The antechamber shouldn't be hard. That I agree with. I meant to use the rook. Whoops. I really shouldn't have taken dead end. That was stupid. I always just like click on everything and I don't think about it, and I just like, wait, no, that was not smart. Oh. Well, that's kind of sucks. All right. I'm pretty sure the effect doesn't happen. I don't really want any of these. Uh, The thing I don't know. Kind of. Breaker box. Maybe I can maybe I can get the security room to spawn. If I get the security room, I can salvage this, but I don't think I will. I think it's the only room this can spawn in, right? Yeah. I think I just lose the day. Okay. I'm gonna try to end the day in the entrance hall. It's from the breaker box puzzle. Oh, okay. I think you could spawn a box. Oh, that's a good point. Nope. Alright. Let's just see if the entrance hall can get copied over. Key card enter foundation. Yeah, I guess I could have ended in the break room to get the key card. But for tomorrow. But I also kind of just want to experiment if this does anything. I kind of doubt this does anything, but I'm just curious. I think it's like even if I can get to up to the antechamber, I still need to like find one of the levers. I don't know. Getting the dead end effect is really problematic. Oh, I do have the entrance hall. Okay, so this does work. So antechamber 100% will work. These are not broken. Same message. Interesting. Take a look at that picture. These ones? This is the same as the entrance hall. It's interesting because every time you spawn a room in the outer rooms, there's no letter. Oh, this one. Yeah, that's the same picture. But it's interesting because this one has text on it, and all the other rooms don't have text on it. Like the pictures are blank in the outer room. I am curious if I can break these. I wonder if I can make that happen. But it also means I can move the foundation and have two foundations. I don't, it just that's very fascinating. I wasn't expecting to be able to actually copy that room. $16.32.8. I think this one is new. 40.55. 550. And then we divide, so 55. rounded to 60, and then just becomes 6. And then times 2 is 12, 10, 1. Oh, keycard. Nice. Okay. That's good fun. Don't take Draxus if it shows up. Okay, I think we're fine. 4 rooms is good because then we can get a random item from the showroom. Interesting. I still don't know if I have to have less than 40 steps when I click on it or... Sure, this can open it. I do need some keys though. Oh, that works. I like know if it's which of these two is correct. I don't think I can. All right. Great room is nice, but I already have one. The door's open. Oh yeah, I am muted. Sorry. Thanks for letting me know. So looks like I got a free allowance. Oh, looks like boxes were added here. It's funny. It doesn't seem I got an allowance, which is, you know, cute, but not anything crazy. I probably could have gotten the key here if it hadn't already gotten it. They're not the same items. But I figure I just want to be sure. There's 2 rooms. You've upgraded, haven't seen upgraded. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely have 15 upgrade discs. Alright, let's see what happens. Hold on, I'll take a break. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I have a substantially less privacy right now. Option for green rooms, it was like I either can take the veranda effect. I'd probably easier to just look at this. I think I took the veranda effect or the terrace effect or the patio. I think it was these three. I can copy one of these three abilities to the green room. The antechamber. Oh, the message is different. So close yet so far away. What does that mean? Message is like actually different. I assume opening this door is just going to be a brick wall or like a crumbled wall, like everything else. But it was like sort of hinted to put this room here. So okay. I'm kind of surprised that the door was even open into the antechamber. Kind of expected it to just like be blocked off from the bottom door. And if this is nothing, I guess I'll try the foundation. And that doesn't work, maybe room 46? I don't know. You can put some pretty weird rooms here. Oh, there's something here. It's a shrine. I think the foundation would be problematic. Oh, because it'd be permanent? Steady is a scepter, deadly is a stone, heavy is the crown, ready is the throne. Okay, this is the first time somebody's mentioned the throne. So maybe this is actually related to the sanctum key. Have the scepter. Steady is a scepter. I know where the stone is. The stone is in this box. It's the cursed stone. I have the crown. I have the throne. So I haven't seen the throne. I've seen these things. Steady is the scepter, deadly is the stone, heavy is the crown, ready is the throne. What does that mean? Well, I want to check out the side doors now. The side doors might have something. I don't know what the hint's telling me to do, unfortunately. I'm a little worried that it wants me to have these 3 items, which requires opening the cursed chest. Which I like really do not want to do on this file, like at all. What crown? Because there are 2 crowns. Well, they mentioned the scepter, so I assume it's the actual crown of Arinda Ares, which is the blue crown. Maybe the crown needs to be upgraded to like the red crown or something. It's unclear if it's like that's like a thing. Hmm. I do wonder if I can go through the side paths. Opening the right door is easy because that's just a great hall. The left door is hard because it requires either the guarding key or and yeah, I am worried. Yeah, I think putting the foundation there might like forever fuck that over. So that's actually probably a bad idea. There's the crown. I don't know. Maybe I'll just get the green key right now. 81, 80, 4, 6, minus 9 is 81, 18. We've seen this one before. 3, 9, 19. That's not a green key. Yeah, I don't know what the clock tower note is. It gives like 4 directions, and it's like the sands and the swan, the wind, and the wind and the something. I don't remember. Bro. Resources kind of suck right now. I'm a little worried of observing because I'm afraid that's going to kill my steps right now. I'm going to lose 15 steps. I'm going to do this. And so I can buy food after I take the observatory. No gem. There's like another room I could probably copy to the outer room with some interesting results because it has like that down arrow. Actually, the foyer. No, I've done the foyer specifically. That's like a room I already tried because it has the arrows. Oh, breaker box. I should take that. So I have less than 40. Moon pendant. Do I want this? Yeah, I do. I think I do. Digging the treasure counts as a kennel. It's a funny interaction. Don't know. Same for like digging the archive keys, I guess. Is there a message over there on the side of that? I cannot read it. Have I walked past the broken lever? I don't remember. Technically, you can dig up the key. A little unlikely, but that was a pink key, right? Or a pink gem, or was that red? That actually might have been considered red. If that was red, there's a place in the greenhouse somewhere where I don't care about the bottom door. Placing it somewhere where I get 2 gems would give me 2 red gems, right? Okay, yeah, great hall seems good. This gets me one of the doors opened. You think those are pink? Sort of believe you. I thought the pink gems were like almond shaped. But I don't know. There was a message that was like a majority of the gems are fake or synthetic. I didn't really know what to make from that information. I should probably get to the antechamber again to see if there's like a second basement key. I probably actually should be opening those up because these might have a garden key in them. Sure, where I'm most likely to get a green key. Courtyard, aquarium. This could have a lever in it. Hell yeah. Okay, so then we can, that lets us open the last door. Okay. The attic or the music room. Yeah. I keep not using the stupid. There's also like the pesticides, which or whatever. I haven't found that item. The room repellent. I don't really know what I want. Sure. Oh, I've actually never seen out this window before. Every time I've had a thing that had a window on this side, it was blocked. Interesting. It's just like a brick wall. Think there's anything like really relevant about that? Seems common's fine. This seems fine. We have multiple garages. I don't know. Oh, there's another item in here. Is that 9 items? You know, thinking about this a bit more, I know exactly where this is, right? This is where the elevator is. Maybe he's like literally pointing here. Maybe I should do something there. Maybe that's a lot more straightforward than I think it is. This could have it. It did not. Cool. I'll before I like totally lose track of things, let's try the greenhouse. I've never actually done this before. I don't know if this actually works. Oh, it does. Oh, this is the bottom door? Oh god, I thought this was the left door. What room's the left door? Oh, it must be in the machine room. Fuck. Or the garden, right? Oh, that blows. Okay. Maybe I'll start opening these chests and I'll get a key. Skip like a chest or two. Nope. Alright, well let's just see if there's anything here. If there's nothing here, then I can be probably pretty confident that the other exit's also nothing. This might just be like a crumbled wall. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is probably nothing. So close yet so far. What does that mean? Yeah, because it's just right there. I can't see this side. What is with these fences? They're just the wrong color. Wait, what is happening? Yeah, there's this weird. This game has a lot of visual bugs. Okay. Um, is there anything else I wanted to try today? Maybe room 46? I do feel like I've like, successfully followed the lead in the back of the diary, but it sure did not give me the solution I expected. Oh, I should check this room, I guess. There's a chance that there's a key here. It was not. Oh, I can't actually get into the antechamber? Just realized. Yes, Slurkey then. I don't think I really care. You think something might be interesting with one of the dishes? Okay, so I don't get a second basement key, which makes sense. 46, rank 10. Yeah, Marigold. Not her name. Her name's Mary. Marianne Marigold's like her pseudonym. Alright. Let's try it. Outer room is the antechamber. And we'll see if I can draft 46 over here. I don't really expect anything interesting to happen with 46 being over here. I'm kind of surprised the antechamber did anything, to be completely honest. But oh, there it is, room 46. No music. Certified copy. Property deed, Lord Arthur Clementine to Lady Array of Trinsdale. A new Finn Clark Stationers, Reddington, Fen Aries. Satisfied record. What is this? I don't know any of these people. Is this like the deed for Hartley? I think this is the same. I mean, there was like an extra thing here. Deed is spelt in like two copy, like both fonts. Arve. Arve, maybe she's a predecessor of Epson. Let me see. I got that name. The name's familiar, but I don't remember. Baroness Aravel. Lionel Epson. Yeah, this was one of the names. But this is different. This is Baroness Aravel, and this is Lady Arave of Trinsdale. Where's my picture of the family tree? What did I put that under? Class, maybe? No. Under photos. Yeah, here's Baroness Arve. I don't know, maybe she changed name from Lady to Baron when she took the deed. Yeah, she did marry Baron Thompson Sinclair. So maybe that's when she got her name changed. Okay, so this is like she's like the original holder of the deed, I guess. So they're trying to tell me. Oh, there's more. Oh my god, I almost just walked away from this. Know all your men by these presents that Lord Arthur Clementine, rightful owner of the lands at rest on the northern range of Reddington Mountain, doth grant and convey a bearer of this document, Lady Arve of Trensdale, the land, forest, waters, and sheer cliffs of the rest of the northern shadow of the Holly Leaf Mountain, with all rights, privileges, appurtenances thereto within belonging boundaries. Uh, the property of Mount Holly consists of dense woods flanked by cliff walls, irrigated mountain spring stream, and punctuated by several runoff waterfalls. Area sheltered between the summit's northern slope and saddle, spanning across 80-odd acres of land. Property is situated southwest of Reddington, bounded by the south by steep crags and abundant east by the high road of Tanner Fork. Covenants. Lord Arthur Clementine, covenant, promised and agreed that with Lady Arve, her heirs, and assigns that I am lawfully seized and possessed of said premises, and the same are free and clear of all encumbrances, and that I have good heirs, good rights to sell and convey the same to be, and that I have this is very legalese. All of us that possess the said premises and the same are free and clear of all encumbrances, and that I have good rights to sell and convey the same to said Lady Arve, her heirs and assigns that I will warrant and defend the same against all lawful claims demands whatsoever. In hand and seal I make my mark in the grand year of Fenn Aries 1912. Lord Arthur. Okay. What does that tell me? I mean, I have a year. I don't know. You standing here or there? Oh no, the ground. It had like the crest on the ground. So it was definitely right here. I might need to turn the fire off and start the next day. I also don't know if I need like an item here. I need the cross. Great. This isn't gonna work. I need the boat to start on the other side. Or like the water to be drained from the... There's like one of a few things that could happen to make it work, but... All the conditions are not met. So... To be able to loop around. I was gonna have the elevator down. But it's fine. So one other room I could try putting in the outer room. I don't think it's gonna... I doubt it's gonna do anything particularly interesting. But there's a few rooms that are mentioned as being like part of the original house. And specifically the... What's it called? The vestibule said it was in one of the original entryways. Outer room is room 46. Very strange. I feel like room 46 might have like a secret in it once I can solve it, and if I solve it while it's also in the outer room, it'll do something else. I don't know. No item? Okay. More likely foray is going to give me the vestibule. Those aren't it. Come on. End the day here. A child mashing my keyboard right now. Hey, stop. Don't see anything particular. Am I supposed to see something? I don't know. Stop. Not pressing keys. What? Why is it like this? What? What? It's just blocked. Why? It's not like interactable. I don't know if there's like a. I don't know if I need to like do something to like a special item. And the main thing that comes to mind is a hammer. Or open all the doors. So there's one other thing it could be is that. So this used to be the antechamber. I don't see why it would work that way, but like maybe if I like open the antechamber doors, open that door. I don't know. I think I'm actually gonna cut stream here. It's getting kind of late. I'll think about this later. So thanks for watching.